I'm sorry, you guys. I really don't know why it keeps doing this. This is why I switched to ODS instead of using Streamlabs so much. Because I kept having this problem to where anytime I try to stream, it would always do something like this. So like I said, I really don't know why it's doing all this random shit for. Anyways, let's see where then out of slash PBQ. Well, I can still do slash PB1. You know, if I have to start recording it and doing all that, I might do that. And what I'll just do is I'll be able to listen to my own music and all that. But it is getting really annoying having to let me just go ahead and fix this up real quick. Keep going back and forth and doing this just because my system does not want to fucking work out the right way. Anyways, like I said, the chart this one. It's not gonna help us much, but it's better than nothing. That's if I even have the XP to even apply it, first of all. Okay, let's just get right back into it. No hold there. Okay, now the game's freaking out a little bit. Free. Like it's really trying to push itself to. Let's see, video settings. It should be forced now. I should just be running a little bit more smoother. When I'm dead. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. I'm really having the right set. Just really can't do much. And I'm pretty sure you guys already know if you ain't got it unlocked, you can't fight them, nor will they fight you. If I somehow got one of those aggroed on me, dude, I would like one-shot me. You guys wanna come up here? He's got weakness spell on me? Like it. I'm also gonna smoke that what I just did with my videos. Really? How did I get hit when I'm legit not even that close to you? That's what doesn't make sense. For me, for some reason, anytime I'm trying to hit them from the same distance they try to hit me, I end up getting hit before I even hit them. That is one thing I really don't understand about this. And it's kind of annoying to have happen all the time. You see, like, I'm close up and I'm trying to hit them. Especially, it's more active with the axe ones. Like, they're the ones who always end up managing to hit me from a weird ass angle or some kind of weird distance. Look at that sharpness 3 right when I applied all that. If I would have just waited, I would have gotten it. You know, I gotta grind out that speed just to be able to even put it on. Which I wish you. I'm pretty sure back then, like the first couple maps, you would get XP from each Mirage. Okay, when are you gonna reset? When are you gonna reset? When are you gonna reset? You guys just really gonna follow me all the way over here? Yeah, that is ridiculous. And now they apply poison. It's fine if you heal. I really don't care, but I'm trying to heal. Really? I'm not even aggro you. Whatever, I'll take you out before I leave. But yeah, like I was saying, I could have sworn I remember back then you would be able to get XP as you killed these marauders and everything. And I just don't know why it doesn't work like that anymore. And what's up with my computer? What is it trying to load? It's not like I'm asking you to do a heavy task or anything. Nope. One thing I did forget to do, which I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna see how this all plays out, like I said. See how everything runs because before I do all that, I just make a big mess out of everything. I was gonna go ahead and start recording and everything, but I'm just gonna wait here for a second. So I don't end up breaking out my computer and making me think it's had to do a Julian task just to do a couple of things I wanted to do. So that's kind of why I've also stopped streaming, because my computer would freak out, especially like I said with Minecraft for some reason. Even though it's an older game that's been out, so like computer should be able to easily run it and stream it. But for some reason it just doesn't work with me. Anyways, I'm liking the quality though, of streaming and everything. Like I'm trying to set all that up. And I know I ran out of food, so we'll see what happens here in a second. Slash heal. Which I do got that. I just wanted to get that. Oh, and I got two chests. That's nice. What is it? Okay. Perishable, barbs, time stuff. Yeah, I got leggings. Even though I already got, I think, some leggings. I'm also gonna have to figure out a way to make money quick as possible so that way I can have food. Constantly eating. I wasn't about to die there. What I can do is do slash feed. And now I gotta wait like, what is it, 30 minutes for that to be able to reuse it? I wish you could, that would be nice, but you can't. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, you gotta jump on top of me, something like that. There we go. And that's not often. My bad. I'm tripping. I thought I was seeing something else on my screen. There we go. Let's see, because I got it chosen. Yeah, got like 7 minutes left on that. So if I just get hit by one of these, that's it for me. Yep, like I said. Okay, so slash stop food. Let's see. It's only gonna give me 10 pieces. You know what? So let's go slash go back here. Throw all this up in here. I do want to keep that, but I'm probably gonna end up destroying this armor before I get to use it. Where did I throw those scrolls at? Oh, I forgot I threw them into the axe. Keep that there. I might as well carry these. Get that somewhere off and keep that next to you. And what I can do, because I kind of do want to go ahead and get this. That's something new they added that I did not know. There's an auto gem tinker too. So when you can just place it down, I have to buy a hopper. But what I'm actually going to do, I'll go ahead and buy one of those. I'm left with 22. What would also help this is, you know what, I'm gonna buy all three if I can. And honestly, throw that into that one. I'm gonna get like what, 2 uses out of it? Yeah. Then these two, I'm just gonna keep on handy. If I get more science scraps and all that, I'll just throw them in there and everything. But let's go back to the adventure. It knew that I was gonna be close to death, so it spawned it up there or something. Eat that. See if I heal up a little bit. Half a heart. I really always healed up. Straight up full heart. Here we go. We can. It's just a little lag. Kind of getting back into the hang of this. Just be close to comfort. Stay up here real quick. Heal up. Okay, it's kind of looking like I might have to even lower this over to like 8 chunks. I think I fixed all that. I'm gonna go to the place. No, I think it was rabbits I had, not chicken. Eat these again. Come on. Okay. Oh, okay. If I could just bring a couple of me at a time and I heard one up here. I'm about to tear through these cookies and then move on to the apple. I wanted to only attract a couple of y'all, not the whole freaking league. It's crazy. And this mosquito's starting to get annoying too. Okay. And godly here. Okay. What the little do it. And then I'll get back into it. Okay. On that. Okay. And of course, my arch nemesis in here, the llama. That is one of the things I really hate in this adventure is those llamas. I swear they got aimbot or something. Mm, I'm really not trying to get big. This game gonna take 2 years to do this. This is gonna be following as the okay. I'm glad I kind of got that. I think I figured I gotta look at them which gyms I gotta choose for that. But the only thing that sucks is I don't get to keep the chance I have already on this one. But I do have that sharpness 3, so that should help a bit. And my game legit lagged out right then and there to where it caused me to. I gotta figure out why I'm lagging so hard when I'm on Minecraft. Like it's one of the easier games to be running, but yet it's struggling so hard just to fans just too fast. It's not like I'm asking it to run it as hard as it can. I'm just really wanted to be able to run. On the phone. 10 minutes. I just love all not getting no XP at all. And yeah, the XP they're gonna be selling is way above what I'm making right now. 2 mil? Damn. I had to look it up separately. But I'm trying to see if these sweet berries even have any value because I don't think right now I'll be able to place them. But it doesn't look like I am getting them whatsoever now. That's just fine. No, it was chicken. Just trying to do that after I forgot, which is fine. There you go. You know what? Let's just do the bit real quick since I have one. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. Even though it doesn't matter, it won't take down the durability. Really? It's really because it's outside. I don't know why some of them break easily and some of them can't. So you guys can see them instant breaking all of this. But these are weaker, I can't. Anyway, like I said, I hope you guys were enjoying the stream. You know, I had some hiccups and everything in the past too, because, you know, I was only streaming for 11 minutes and everything. But I think I should have the settings set up right now, so I shouldn't have to worry about it in the near future. Hopefully, at least. Anyways, I do apologize for all of that mishaps and everything, but like I said, I did just update ODS, so it was bound to have some kind of issues and everything. And I might actually go put me on some mosquito repellent real quick. Give me a second, you guys. Okay, there we go. Let it dry off a little bit for a second before Okay, I think it's good now. So all of these are just gonna be like that. Okay. I'm just trying to do this so that way I can get the rabbit spawners, let it collect and everything. Because I am tired of not being able to get any type of XP whatsoever. See that ridiculous fall off the island? Huh? How are you letting me break it from over? Okay. But technically, but I can't. Huh? That makes no sense. Whatever, as long as I'm able to get this and craft what I need. What I can do now. There we go. Okay. Well, I thought I was gonna fall off the island for a second there. There we go. So I guess that's just enough for ever be part of my island. That okay, then break that, break that, break that. Why do I have to mine that? It should just be Instagram. Again, why do I have to mine you? This is getting a little annoying. Just to kind of help with all of this in a way. See everything else. I don't need all this right now. Mommy Jean. Confused for a second. I'll have to just put that up there. And basically what it's telling me to do is that. You guys already know I'm almost started out early here. 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be a 4 by 3.5 type thing. You mind a 4 by 4.5? Okay. Actually, I am at some of these. Why does there one girl? What is it? Oh, that. Slash, I guess, 2. If I know. Was I really supposed to wait for it? Okay. So I'm just do that. Mine 3 of them. None of all the same time. You don't have to pickaxe those. So slash. What was it? What was it? Oh shit, my bad. Collect. That's what it was. My dumbass is typing up some weird ass shit over here. They finally made it to where it's stolen instead of just repair scrolls like it used to be. Penalty. Really? Why is it restoring it up there? And it burns. And it burns. And it burns. But I don't know how to life that's out there. You see what I mean? Like 50% of the time it stays down there and left. And then it goes burning. And then burns again. And then it goes burning again. And then burns again. Burns again. And it burns. That's one thing they kind of wish they would fix, but I guess it's kind of like a Minecraft thing about it, where I guess it doesn't always send it to that place, but it's annoying just to, mine through all that and have it just disappear just because of that. I'll just throw that up there and keep this. I can't, it's just heals. Slash, yes, heals. Like the mining. Yeah, despawn down from there we go. And that goes down, that folks. Like I said, I really wish I was already able to get XP from just the adventure, but that's gonna take a while, I guess, then. So I guess I gotta go through all this just to be able to go ahead and do that. Which, like I said, it's fine, it's whatever, but it's just a little bit more time consuming. 'Cause I just kind of wanted to hop into the adventure just to be able to create my class, oh, not my class, my armor, set that all up, and get that ready. Okay, and half of this shit's burning, which is, like I said, don't know why it does this. It pisses me off that it does. And there we go, another workout. Yep. So now if it has enough of these, you just go ahead, you know what? Nah, I don't know if that works. Whatever. And that's why it reset. Refreshing pages. Each of it, it's like what 34 blocks off. Three. Go. Like I said, I think there's still a bit of circle in that one, honestly. That's done. Then, craft it either down. That would have been my first to make the furnace. I got you. And the red between one there, and I guess I can go ahead and fill that up and go. Almost makes another one. Happen after these. Just to kind of get them up in the building. And also just trying to clear out my inventory a little bit here and there. So I'm not just carrying a crap ton of this stuff. Just to keep that on there, get that over there. Real quick, make that. And then it burns. So, and then I go. Just kind of get through all this. Might as well go ahead and get the 2 stacks before I end up switching over to the scraps. I'm going. That's fast enough. Missing one, but I'll be able to get the other one. Like the other. There's a little bit that I have in chest. I should go ahead and do that. There's one. Put that back up in there. Just to kind of have it even. And then one. I'm missing by one. That is crazy. Some diabolical shit right there. I guess I think what was happening earlier, I guess, was I was overdoing it with the PC. Because as you guys saw, once I lowered the rendering and simulation stuff, it kind of quit crashing on me. So I guess it was me pushing my hardware a little too hard. Which is nice to know that now, I'm able to do it just fine. Let me just go through all this real quick. Should try low speed. It's not really interactive, to be honest with you, so I don't know why I'm trying to do all that. Crafting around, smelt fuel well. I think that should be good. And while I'm at it. No, but magically now I'm able to break these. That is crazy. Since I would get it around like what, 5 blocks so far? Yeah. 3, 4, 5, understood. Yeah, I shouldn't be able. I shouldn't need the phone. Oh, sure, God, I think I have to be close to the areas in order for that to smart or progress to me. I'm good, sure. Whatever. Those are all worthless. And things left empty there. Take those. Let's go ahead and type them honestly. That might be a mistake chasing them so close to each other, but you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I don't know if it still works like that. Nope. I'll just take that there out of the honest with you. I'll just place those. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't do those You're your stuff. I'll show you what I mean by that. So, yeah, I do have to be here. I'm staying here for a bit. But I think I could have used the oak logs that I mined right there to place the other, what do they call it, resource blocks. I could have used that to smelt it instead. But I didn't think that far ahead, but that's fine. It's whatever. There you go. Plus 5 cobblestone. I have the 5 cobblestone. Never mind. I guess one of them did work. This is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3. So I'm doing one out here and then all of this filled in. Or actually, just to kind of keep it a little uniform. Like, so just place those there. You just want to place these out. GP. Like I said, just to kind of keep everything a little uniform. But now, put that back in there. Like I said, I can do it. Pretty sure it's looking like it. Pretty sure, don't quote me on that. Just to kind of get this stuff started out a little bit quicker. But if they don't, I'll just flip it around. I guess not. So it has to be that way. Oh, forgot I had to call the what, 20, shaft toggle 25? No, 20, 26. Here, I forgot all about that. Well, it's fun. Anyway, size color. So all this here. What I'm gonna do here real quick. Uh, now we'll go to here. But I hate doing this because it always ends up messing up a little bit. But it's whatever. Check this. I don't want to make it. I guess I just do it here. It doesn't matter for now. You can have all this swords. I think I just want to lock it there. But what I was saying is what I've tried to do in previous, try to explain to you on previous types of videos or streams that I've done before. Here it is. And kind of break it all and then place it. And there we go. I'm just breaking it on just so I can. But what I was thinking of one time when I told you guys was having this all up here. Because, I'm not 100% sure how it works here. But, if you don't have water around, return to this, mess it up a bit. And normal vanilla Minecraft. So, what I was thinking of doing is going down here. So where does it start again? Up to 2 all this now. Shift in here too. Doing something like that. So like kind of placing the water beneath it. I believe that should still kind of hydrate that. If it doesn't, it's fine. But I kind of figured it would work. Because naturally, that's kind of how plants normally do it in your life. Because you take it from the ground and everything. But who knows? I've seen people doing farms without it doing it like this, so it's not like it's that important and that necessary for this server. Like I said, I guess it's different for this server. But we'll see what ends up happening exactly here in a little bit. So that there, torches up there, and I can stack them. Let me just throw everything up here. One thing I am gonna do is just go ahead and kind of expand these. But the way I'm trying to do it maybe here is have that down. That's probably not gonna work. You will have to be here in order for this. Yes, I do. But what I was talking about the water is it should have absorbed it from the bottom, but it looks like it's not gonna do that exactly. So what I am gonna have to do then is kind of run this without the water, have it some way, I'm gonna have to move this stuff eventually later on, but have that kind of go down that way. I'm not sure if it's gonna work fine with that, since it's probably gonna get in its way if I do it that way. But I'm gonna have this for now, and when I come back, maybe in a week afterwards, I'll collect enough seeds from every kind of crop that I can get from the first adventure and everything, and probably move it upwards then, so it won't get like lots like that exactly, and then continue from there. But like I said, I was hoping it would collect and get the water from below, like I was saying. But apparently it doesn't do it that way because, vanilla Minecraft, you're used to making it a 5 by 5, or, in the middle being the water block, 5 blocks out in each direction is how far it could, quote unquote, in vanilla Minecraft, give the water to hydrate the plants and everything. But it looks like it doesn't work like that here, so it doesn't matter whether or not I do continue on with the water that way and everything. Because you can see the water that's still hydrated, which this one isn't, which I don't know why that's hydrated when there's really no water, but somehow yet this is still growing, processing everything, but not collecting the water beneath it. That's the thing that I was trying to figure out and see what exactly does do that. But it looks like I'm gonna have to do it some other way, so it's fine. It's whatever. We'll see. But let that slash craft or delete custom menus. Let's go ahead and do that. Craft a few another place, you know. Oh, excuse me. I think I should have enough for another one. Yeah. Just kind of want to put that aside for a second there. Anyways, let's see. I guess we could just do that here. Nothing. Okay. So I'll just go ahead, like I was saying, go ahead and tilt the land. It's gonna be a 3x3. I can go ahead and tilt all of this, man. And honestly, I'm gonna be like that. Tilt it from here and onwards. And I have one more dirt block. Where can I get these from? Oh, I can get a thing there, but you know what? See, no. What? Oh, from over here, from this one. That's where it's getting the water from. Okay. So this is basically useless right here. And like it's not connecting, as you can see, but yet I'm still, which is really weird. Because normally what I was doing was having the 3x3 right here, or the 3 lines, so we'll go forward 3x1, and having water on each side of it, and then continuing down the farm and doing it that way. That's how I was doing it before, but I really wish they would have worked this way so they could look a little bit cleaner. But I guess it's not really gonna want to work that way. Which, like I said, it's fine, it's whatever. But I really wish they worked the other way. Let me just go ahead and line this. Real quick, turn it off. I'm probably gonna have to put it in here in a second, so let that run. No more. I guess we can use the fences. That doesn't really finish it off, and I'll see what else we end up getting. There's more fences anyways. Plus I can use all the I can even use saplings if need be. But yeah, like I was saying, I really wish it would work that way. But it doesn't. So we're gonna have to do it some other ways, but it's fine. Like I said, honestly, at this point, I'm really going for it. Put that up there. Put that up there. And if I do run out of that, I'll just place it there. Okay. There's that. Oh, place a few on there. But yeah, no, I did that. Like, okay. I did that because there's not a block, quote unquote, in front of it. So once it goes back over here, we'll stop here, turn around, go back, stop here, turn back around, and just continuously go through that loop. But what I can do, that's not well, because I got it all in here. So real quick, my bad, kind of did this doing that. Make slabs. And what I can do is just, so I don't just, fall down from it or whatever. And I'm talking about dirt wall, but I don't do it this way. But honestly, and I'm gonna talk about a gym smash toggle and just move the seeds. Honestly, at this point, even though I know I hate doing this and restarting their builds and everything. Hooray. There we go. There we go. But yeah, that's technically what I was saying. I can just continue this down the line. And actually, it doesn't matter where I place it. I can just place it there. Turn it off, throw that up in there, slash collect. Another two. Really? Whatever. I'll do one. No. It's a 3x3. But yeah, that's kind of basically how you just want to do all that. And there's the spawners that I was talking about. Like I said, eventually later down the line, I'm gonna move all this stuff around and do it the way I want it to do. But just for quick placements and all that, that's what I'm gonna do just quickly. Why is it always doing that? That's what I don't want. Whatever. Chocolate can go up there. This sort of the this of the resource. And now we got cushioning, and now I got more speed. Nice. Okay, there's the 5 rackets I need to kill. I'm gonna wait for one more. No, no. Go that way. This yes, rabbit. That way. Infection. Yeah, all right there. And what I can do, I'll do that here in a little bit after that. There's the last one. Then capture this. Now forget, I think it's like 275 XP that I need in order to apply the sharpness through book that I got. Oh, I missed the right thing. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, that's why I kind of want to do adventures a lot more, was because of these multipliers right now. But I guess I'll just go ahead and get this stuff and tutorial thing done. And what I might do, since I think I got my game fixed, everything's running right, then I should be able to go ahead and start recording and everything. So that way I can make long form content, shorts, and everything like that in that kind of manner. But like I said, I'm just gonna kind of maybe get to level 2 if I can on the island level or something like that. Maybe get the armor and axe ready, get it leveled up, or apply the sharpness 3 to the other axe, so this axe is on not gonna work right, and go from there. And hopefully maybe even make a little bit of money if I can, so that I can buy more food and everything. But do I really want to sit here and do all this? Heroic. Oh, hey, that's actually kind of nice, but the percentage of it is not as great as you want. But yeah, you can make money from fishing and everything. And as you can see, my XP level is really going up there. No, what is that one? But like I said, I'm gonna have to see with everything. I remember you. That's not true. No. I remember you. That's not true. Not yet. He's looking up. Okay, so one fish really gives it that much XP. That's kind of ridiculous. And I missed the red. I just saw it and heard the thing. Oh, how do I keep doing that? But yeah, like I said, this is really just the most boring part of the entire thing. Like I said, I don't have to do all of this, but it will help me level up quickly with my iron level. I'm gonna miss the red again. But like I said, as you can see, I'm already at 58.22%. So if I can try to get the level up higher, as high as I can before I kind of end the stream, because let's see what time is it, 11:49. My time, my bad. Like, I'm in Mexico and everything, so it's gonna be different time zones for y'all. What I might do too is maybe do a little bit of off stream grinding with either the island or maybe hopping the adventures, see what I can get and everything. But I'll have to see because you never know. I might end up just passing out and just forgetting all about it or get too into my show. Which you guys are all, pretty sure you guys have seen it, but I'm rewatching the Arrow or Arrow because it's not the Arrow, it's just Arrow. But rewatching that, I don't know. I kind of caught up with most of the shows that I've wanted because since Solo Leveling season 2 came out, they did come out with some good animes and all that, but it's kind of gone a little bit downhill at the end of the year for some reason. There are some good ones. I am not rewatching, but continuing season 2 with the campfire cooking, whatever. I forgot the full name of it. but I am continuing season two because I kind of did want to see season two of that. And I'm watching the new one that's coming out, which is the assassin something. I forgot the name of it exactly. It's an isekai anime, of course. And both of them are. But other than that, and that I forgot how to say Galancha or Galparti, something like that. It's they're continuing it from the last season, or not season, but like actual well, I guess it's the spring spring season type thing. So they continue from spring into the fall, and I'm just continuing that. It comes out every Sunday. I think it's on like episode 14 or 13. Don't quote me on that. I can check here in a second. I just don't want to lose the fish combo that I have. But like I said, that's what I've been just watching on anime. I was rewatching some other ones, but I've kind of, gone through that. So I said, you know what, might as well go on Netflix, rewatch some other stuff. But yeah, that's what I've been doing mainly. Like I said, of course, taking care of my mom, having to do the errands that I need to do here and everything else. But other than that, yeah, that's what I just been up to for a good little bit. And that's why I was offline for a little bit. One, because I kind of started really, really late on this series or on this type of thing or on this Cosmicsky server the last time I streamed, which I think honestly I might be starting even later right now. But since I kind of got in the hang of previous ones, I feel like I could probably try to catch up pretty quickly if I can. And because I saw that there's a progression bar. So I said, you know what, I might as well hop on, see if I can catch up with that being in my favor in a way. So we'll see how that all goes, but I'm about to level up an island level, so it's nice to know. And I'm out of fuel. Okay. I got almost a stack out of the what? 10, 13 fuel that I put in there, which is really not bad. Also kind of doing this so I can make more money, so that way I can buy food to go into the adventure. Because like I said, I can only get like, what is it? 10 pieces of pork chops. That's really all, and I got access to sweet berries now. You can see. Yeah, this is taking it is a lot slower. Huh. So what I might do then is actually probably place the water buckets. You can just do that for now. I'll eventually do it for the rest. But for now, I guess I'll have to do that here in a bit. If I want to do this last one, I'm good. So there's gonna be a lot of fishing I'm gonna have to do. There we go. Go ahead and just do slash sell. Making bank, which is not. Oh, okay. So I got like what, another 10 pieces, so that's 20. That's why it gave me XP. I really don't. Well, you quickly do that real quick. I'll just leave those two. That's fine. What I can do though, honestly, so that's here. Just to have some food if I do go into the adventure here in a bit. But like I said, I do want to apply this axe, but what I might end up doing is I'm gonna have to kind of go through and get the XP for the mosquito flying by my face. Anyways, so go ahead and do that. My bad, did not mean to do that one. One, two, three, so between. And honestly, at this point, I wish I could kind of restore that because this is going to be sweet berries, this is going to be wheat, and this is going to be something else because I have to place the blueberries on top. So I think that'll have to be like, what is it, potatoes that I get afterwards? Anyways, let's see, honestly, let's grab it. This one, keep that in there, smash cell pan as well. Iron bucket, where you at? Here. I think it goes out like, which is three, so there, and then it's there, so do the same here, now go back in there. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do that then, which is fine, it's alright, I don't mind it, it's just, I wish this would go quicker so I can start using it. There we go, on me, put you back in there, and while I'm waiting, a little more XP on that. And that's more than enough fuel for now. And one thing I can do too is also sell the rabbit, the cooked rabbit. If I do slash shop, I think it's like $2. Six, my bad, per. So that's six per, so that's like what? That's 84 bucks, 84. And then I can buy this pork chop. But the thing is, I don't know about that. You can sell up straight up sugar, baked potatoes, bread. I did craft one bread, so I could sell that. That's $8. Not bad. Like I said, there's a good bit of stuff, little things you can know how to make the bread, but I can't make it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, look at that. The wheat's growing a lot quicker now. Anyways, let's just go ahead and go do that. It's 275 XP slash spawn. Purchase one stone. Go. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is the one of you. Unbreaking one. Look at that. Perfect. I want that speed of one you trigger. 225. Okay, I can do that though. So 225. Not that weak, but okay. I'm breaking one, I'm breaking one. Breaking two, and breaking two. Actually, my third one instead. A little bit of unbreaking ones. Fire aspect, I'm gonna base it on that, honestly. Partners 3. Okay, so let's see. This one for now, fire aspect. Go ahead and get unbreaking one on it, even though it's not gonna really matter. This one could be unbreaking two on it, and throw the sharpness 3. And there we go. And what I can do is go ahead and throw protection. I kind of want to, you know what, honestly, it's just protection 3, so not this protection 4. Why the boots have more durability than a helmet? Okay, that's fine. So what I can do is wear protection 3. Everything else. I had 2 fire aspects. I could assume. That's fine. Ooh, one thing I am gonna do is this. There we go. The slash PV1. Fire aspect on a physics one on clear. Protection 3. Projectile protection. Efficiency 3. Keep those. And just go ahead and keep the rest of this. Prepare my armor on here. And that's honestly everything I really needed to do. Well, I could have one efficiency 1, but I got unbreaking 2, sharpness 3. That's honestly better than what I have in my beats. There we go. So now that's honestly not that bad. Okay, so I've already placed that in there, which is fine. I can only get science later. Let's just go. Oh damn, he's just throwing them out there. Feather falling. You know what? I hate doing that. At the same time, I don't, because it's free XP. Okay, but yeah, it's looking like I am. I'm gonna be doing this. I might as well go ahead and take advantage of it now. Protection 3, protection 2, color falling 1, protection, destroyer 2. No, that wouldn't matter as much. I'll go ahead and do that. Last PV1. Go ahead and build these. That's why it's kind of good. It kind of just come to spawn every once in a while. So you can do something like this. I'm sorry what not doing. What was it? What was protection 2, protection 3, so that down. And there should be no protection, honestly, at this point for protection 3 before the start back in there. Into the 1,800 XP from that. So now what I can actually do is do BB1, bring these jokes back out, and honestly see what I can continue on doing. So these two, they need protection 3. Even though that's not enough chat as used to it. The boots that are falling, it's really gonna help. Honestly, you never want to full of books all the time. Yeah, but that's good. I got protection 3 on everything. I'm breaking 1. And on the chest, I got fire protection. So honestly, that's a pretty good, decent set that should help me out, honestly, already. So if I get this slash gold, pop back over again. I can honestly throw this stuff in here. Only thing that sucks is I do got this armor over here. That would really probably feel like that would be better to put this chance on, but it's fine. It's whatever. I'll get there eventually. But like I was saying, it's occasionally good to go into spawn every once in a while. You never know who you'll catch just, popping and dropping books down. 42, that's fine. I'm just going to get more over there. But if I do want to complete that quest, or not quest, but tutorial part that I need, I am gonna have to go into the adventure. So I am probably gonna have to do that here in a bit. There's the regular thing, which is just leave that over there. Looks like I had plenty of these blocks over here. So technically, if I move this stuff, like I said, I'll have to move some stuff around. I could potentially just make another farm or something else right off the bat. But just expand that. Wheat's gonna use it there. Anything else? There we go. Moving to the new one. There we go. And then put that in there. Okay. Yeah, oh nice. Like I said, you guys kind of already get the idea over this because I've already done it before. I have streamed it and everything, so it's not too difficult to see what all you need to do exactly. I'll just go ahead. You can go ahead and plant those already begun. So nope, I can't. Okay. I'm gonna have to wait. So I thought yes. No, fine. I need 58. 50. I wish kind of like it was back then. After killing some mobs, you would occasionally get these shards. But I guess they didn't want to do it that way, which is fine. But it would have been more helpful. Okay, why did I even get this extra dirt from? Not complaining because it kind of helped me build out my farm out a bit ahead of time. Really, I would have just tried to freaking. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and do this. Put the water bucket. Do that. Okay, I run into that. There. And I need one more block. Just to kind of have it be able to place. There we go. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can do it on this one too right now. There we go. But yeah, you guys can see, look at this, how to do all this. I should have kept the efficiency 3 because I could have put it on this. It would have been better than that. Oh well. Too late to do that now, but the thing I like about this now, about the aspect, so now I ain't really gotta worry about having a cookie. Okay. Now, do I want to finish off this stream by fishing or what? So I still got 100 more to go. Oh man. Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and end up the stream. We're actually going to the adventure for now. So quickly just place this up in here, and if I get science, that's really gonna help. And so that way you guys can see the difference between what I was talking about. Go ahead and get rid of that. And put the apples in my offhand. Keep that food up there. So that way you guys can see what I mean by the sharpness being a good difference in the armor a little bit. So slash adventure. So you guys knew or saw how it was before I got all these enchants. Even though it's not much, you know, to be that stoked about, but it's still something because damn, you really far away. Never mind. You turned that. Nice. So see, 1, 2. This will take like 3 or 4 hits. But as you can see, I am surviving their hits a lot more than what I was earlier. So just having these few little enchants, Prop 3 helps so much. You know, Prop 4 would be the best option. But as you can see how many I'm trying to fight at a time. Ain't that. I have to just go right back into the fight. Especially now that I've got these transcripts. Which I should have waited to save that, you know, science. But I did not know they added that to be one of the things that you needed to have. But what I can do, I got how many of these? 14. I think there's a way to take them out. I'll find out. I don't know. But it's too late now. Yeah, it's too late to take it out. But as you guys can see now, I'm not dying as quickly as I was beforehand. Now I'm gonna quicker with these because these do a lot more damage. And are a little bit more chunkier. Okay. Go ahead and pop that. just to kind of go ahead and have some extra help to start off with. But it will make all of this a lot easier now having these enchants, like I said. We'll practice that. Like, I'm not gonna really fight them, but I could potentially take on some legendary ones now. Like I said, if I take them in groups of 3 or 4, as you can see, now, I'm able to actually fight back. Bad in having to run that often. But there's a chicken spawner right there. I need rabbits, so I can start stacking more rabbits. Apparently, yeah, just watch for my health. I forgot to check that. But like I said, as you guys can see, I'm able to survive there much longer. I really kind of do want to grab that sound. So that way I can go ahead and get another one of these train flips. So that way, I'm able to complete that. But it's gonna take a little bit of time. Because I think it's just as rare as giving you other stuff. I forgot what it's compared to. I think it's like a 30% drop rate. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Rabbits, perfect. Mm. Mm. I'm just gonna attack a couple now before. Mhm. And then but yeah, like I said, as you can see now, I'm able to take these on a little bit more easier now. Especially if it's another 1-on-1 or 2-on-1 or something like that. It's not as hard as it was just as you saw at the beginning of the stream when I only had sharpness 1 and all that. This not too bad. Then we go over that. There we go. There we go. Like that. Okay. Down a little bit there. We'll see. Gonna throw the feet up here. Probably go ahead and get this last chest, or at least just a neat one. If another one pops up and all that. As long as I don't get a legendary one for RP chest after this. If it's gonna suck, if I do, I end up getting much food. You know what I mean? Yes. You should push it out there. Yeah. However, this won't just break my ass. It's happened to me before a couple times where I've forgot to kind of keep up with itself and it worked on me. That's why, as you guys can see on the sides of my hotbar, I have 100% one. 100%, did not know that. Whatever. You guys can see that I have percentages of my armor, health, and everything. Because, like I said, I got tired of breaking my axes or armor and losing what I have. Because I think it happened to me twice where I've lost Overlord, and that helped so much. You know, it gives you 2 hearts at a proper level, so you know that shit really helped. And my dumb ass forgot to continue, repairing it, and before I knew it, before I could even react, I just heard the breaking sound of Dominic Duffy, and I was like, God damn, I should have killed her off. I knew I should have. So now, if I have the percentages on there, I'm pretty sure it's in the to where it's like in the middle of my screen or something, but I feel like that's a little bit too much at the same time. I like where it's at right now. So I'm just gonna keep it where it's at. We're going 100% still, but it's nice to have that. Honestly, I might just play this out until I run out of food. Not gonna lie. I don't wanna take too long, maybe like 5-10 minutes of grinding. Something like that. Put all of them here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I could test out my gear. I just need one of you. I'm sure you guys are doing some damage. Okay, I was. Oh, no, missing one. Okay. Overestimating my ability right now. And I just pulled out. But the archer can honestly kill it here. Now I can try to kill it. But yeah, as you can see, I can take these on a little bit. It's just really annoying. But we got 2 archers. Got one. I'm not sure somebody comes by to kill him. Typical. People fail. Okay. Yes, I haven't seen that yet. But as you can see, I can take him on one-on-one. He's down all the time. Back off for a second if you want. Open his chest. You don't even need that. Whatever, I can try to sell it cheap or something. It worked. I think I got one now. See what it does. Did that one actually drop XP? Look like it did. This now. Smite rate. Okay, that's actually gonna help too. Smite helps right now. Okay, we need marauders. So, like I said, I'm gonna stop once I run out of food. I'll put another 25% on there. No, I can take you guys on. Let me back off for a second. Well, like I said, if they just came at me one by one, then yes, I can take you on. Okay, two, not too bad. One, two, one. Okay, here we go. Now track that one. Yes. There we go. Track another one. I said one. Okay, so the archers, I can try to take you guys on. Okay. Good thing I added that projectile protection, because otherwise they would be wrecking me a lot more. Nice. 500 trees for a second. Damn. Okay. You see. I'm able to survive one of those, like I said, so that's a big plus out of it. And as you guys can see, I can take on legendary. It's a struggle. Well, go ahead and see if I can try this. Bam, bam. Yes, I can. Great. So now I should be a little bit better off on my 5 units. So just go ahead and get going. Go back to our island. Go in here, load this stuff. You know what? I could sell these too. It's just not too bad of a deal. I could sell that too for maybe I'll put a little bit of money. It's not gonna be much to be honest with you. Actually, yeah, do that one. So go ahead and throw these down. There we go. Like I said, it's not gonna be too much. But there, the way you. So, like I said, I wish I had grabbed that science. Let's do slash ADH. Anybody's having science by any chance? Oh, God damn. Okay, that's the ingot though. They already, somebody got the abyss mask already? That's crazy. Yeah, I am way behind. Looking at this now, I am really behind. Okay, not too bad. Especially since you don't have any enchantments. 10k there. If I could do like maybe 8k, let me check my PV real quick. So what I can do with insist on this instead of is to do the fat AH cell. Mm, 50, yeah, it's a 50k, honestly. What's another legendary? You another legendary. And that's it. Okay. So slash AH cell 50k again. Okay, so this is regular AH cell. It was 10k, so let's do like 8. Slash AH cell 8k. And I'll do the sword at 10. Slash AH cell 10k for the sword. No, not 10. What is it for 10? AH cell 10. Hey, there. And the last time is for 8k. There we go. See if I make any money out of that. See how that goes. There's no. Not only got the blocks at E, it's. I spelled that wrong. That's why I really want it. Go rogue and all. Now there's some blocks at E, it's. Okay. I ain't gonna have to go into the adventure and actually grind that out. Which is fine. Like I said, it's not going too biggie. No biggie. I've done it before, and I can use it again. They just, come on. Even though I let me grab the. It's not what I wanted to do. I can turn it off. Let's shoot a wonky with that. Maybe gotta aim at it specifically in a specific angle or something. It's whatever. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and end the stream here. What I'm probably gonna do off stream is, like I said, fish. Go ahead and get that fishing out of the way. Might get XP, might see. I'll save it in my inventory for when I stream again, maybe here in a couple hours, maybe. Hopefully, actually. So that way I can also get some footage to kind of edit if I can. I gotta get started getting back into that editing videos and that type of thing. But yeah, like I said, other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Like I said, this is gonna be a little different. I am gonna be trying to do a lot of content for y'all if I can. Yeah, these are pretty big. Okay. And go from there. Like I said, there's a lot for me to do still. I might still try to stream other games. I don't know yet. I'll have to check all that out. But if I do, it'll probably be again like I normally do Call of Duty, whether it be Call of Duty, it could be something else. You guys will see, eventually. But yeah, other than that, like I said, it might be Call of Duty. I kind of got into GTA a bit because I did get the Game Pass for a little bit for the BL7 beta. But I did not really play too. I maxed out my level and everything. Like I'm pretty sure a lot of people did. The only thing is it was oversaturated, so I just didn't decide to stream it or not. But I was able to play it with Tommy, get a kind of a little bit of leveling up on that and stuff. So yeah, other than that, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys did enjoy the stream. There's gonna be hopefully a stream here in a couple hours. A little bit more than a couple hours, honestly. But yeah, shit, we'll see what ends up happening here in a little bit. Hopefully everything stays the same. Hopefully I got everything fixed and everything. So all I gotta do now is just kind of go back into there and get everything exactly where I wanted it. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys here in